I feel like People Magazine is being shady by saying it like this, but it says Cardi B files for divorce from Offset again after 6 years of marriage. As much as Cardi B raps about female empowerment, and she probably even believes it, a man will make a fool out of you and make you question all of your life decisions. Because despite Cardi B now being rich and now being famous, I feel like she sees herself as the former stripper with the chipped tooth, and she doesn't realize that she deserves better. That's why she keeps taking this man back. She can clearly do better, but she doesn't know that yet. This man has embarrassed her several times, but Cardi made the same mistake that a lot of women make, and that is thinking the man will be altered at the altar. If you dated the man knowing that he's a cheater, and then you got engaged to the man knowing that he's a cheater, he's expecting you to be married to him knowing that he's a cheater. I know it doesn't sound romantic, and a lot of you are lover girls out there and hopeless romantics, but some of these men do not change. There's nothing magical that happens on the wedding day. I said it before and I'll say it again. If you stay with a man that cheated on you, you let that man know that cheating isn't a deal breaker to you, and more than likely he will do it again. She's taken this man back so many times for the same thing that even the news media is being shady. They're like, here we go again. Cardi, don't just kneel on business, stand on it. Sad part is you've already seen this episode before. He's going to pinky promise that he'll never do it again, but he will. She's going to take him back quietly. You're going to see them at premieres and things like that. And the fans are going to say, did you take this man back? And she's going to say, mind your business. Only to be crying up, sliding down the wall and throwing up, talking about how I can't believe he did this to me again.
So here's my problem with this. I don't disagree with half of what she said. The brother Offset is who he is. Where I'm having an issue at with everybody, why do we think Cardi B is a wife or or a model citizen or something? Like Cardi B is a former stripper that worked in a nightclub and was in there doing some egregious things. And we're acting like she deserves this great man that's going to treat her awesome. She got exactly what she deserves.
Yes. What did Fat Man Scoop say earlier today? Shout out to Fat Man Scoop coming up here. He said, water gonna find this level. That's all Cardi did. There's a match made in Hades. And that's why I'm always saying, where do we think these relationships gonna end up? You think Cardi B and them gonna stay married? We think what's in these other toxic, weird, wonky couples? It don't work. It's never, there ain't gonna be no happily ever after. Happily ever after is sitting on the porch in your rocking chair, drinking lemonade. That's it. That a lot of folks ain't getting that.
I don't understand what he's doing wrong. Like, what is he doing wrong?
He keep getting caught cheating on her. He is getting caught with other women. I think he got some woman pregnant, and he keep messing with his exes. So they say it's never a new woman. It's always a woman that he's been dealing with already.
But
and
aren't y'all already family because you guys have procreated with the same man?
And now she's pregnant with her third child by this man. She about to have 3 kids by him. She's screwed. This man, every man know you sitting in that house with 3. You got 3 kids. That's letting the dating market know you're not desirable. And Offset knows that. He know if I leave you, I can always come back. You the one that can't move on. I can move on to greener pastures to a young 25-year-old woman with no kids. You'll never find another millionaire to come here and take care of you.
Right. Like who is Cardi B going to move on from that's better than an Offset? Even if, you know, well, everybody wants high value. What other high value man is going to want Cardi B with Offset's children?
No. Well, I mean, Offset is apparently broke. So, and Cardi is the one who got the money.
that was just a time because HQ was starting to burn up the kitchen. So she's saying that she was trying to say that Offset was broke. And I just love the way us average folks love calling celebrities and them broke. Like they driving Rolls Royces. If they go bankrupt, they still gonna have millions. That's what I feel like. Just let it go. The brother ain't broke. And
they have assets and equities and annuities and things that we don't even know about that make them money. Yeah.
All that. And I want to touch on the dude was Offset can go find him a younger woman. And here's the thing. And what would the detractor say? Oh, he gonna have to pay for it. That's the lane he in, of course. That's what you think it was with Cardi. It's pretty much the same thing. On the other end,
he gonna pay for it with his alimony money he getting from Cardi.
There you go. On the other end, Cardi ain't about to go find her a man she desires and pay for him the way a man, i.e. Offset, would do for his younger woman. And that's the big disconnect. Because Cardi could prove us wrong. She could say, I can't find a better guy if she ripped the hip. But today's modern woman, they got some of the King's Gold, refuse to do it. So she gonna be a lonely or getting hunched on by young upcoming rappers like Remy Ma.
So here we go. I'm gonna pull this next video up. We'll get you in here, Raquel.
I don't think Cardi B is using her divorce as a publicity stunt. I think that Cardi B, like any other woman, saw her husband out in public last night with a woman who was very pregnant that he was not supposed to be around, while she was sitting at home very pregnant, clearly taking care of their children by herself. Any one of us would have made that phone call this morning. Cardi, like so many women, is caught up in how it was in the beginning and how he was in the beginning and how he was there for me in the beginning, not recognizing that that's what counterfeits do. They charm you in the beginning to get access to you, just to bring you into their house of horrors. You know what I mean? Just to bring you in and show you and to do you exactly how they knew they were going to do you. He knew he could not be faithful to her in this marriage, but he wanted what he wanted, so he was going to act how he needed to act to get you. And that's how you have to recognize that's the difference between a nice man and a good man. A nice man, Jeffrey Dahmer was nice, you know, before he got you in his house, you know, and a lot of women look for men who have these demonic qualities.
Holy. Stop.
Demonic.
This is the problem. We sitting up here talking about Offset. This is a Grammy Award winning brother. Also, shout out to Fat Man Scoop, another Grammy Award winning brother. And this sister gonna sit here and compare this man to Dahmer. And this is what y'all do. Y'all get so extreme. Y'all don't even know how to balance stuff out. Y'all get so extreme with y'all analogies and descriptions. We can't take y'all serious.
I agree.
An famous, well-to-do nug out here doing what famous rapping nug do. He ain't hurt nobody, he ain't put his hands on nobody, but he could get compared to a man that was a cannibal. like, cause is the hurt that deep? And she called him a demon, all types of wild stuff. She said, and she used some heathen queen rhetoric, talking about he knew he was a cheater, bet, and so did Cardi B.
I think it was very much understood what the lifestyle was going to be when they married themselves together.
And let me ask you this, Raquel. There's rumors that Cardi was not, and those rumors, but she didn't have a problem with bringing other women into the bedroom.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I think in the beginning, before they had children, that was what was why it was so.
That's how she can keep him from leaving out the house. She want to keep him in the house.
Right. But I think she ended up switching that agreement after they started having children. And I think that is where you go wrong, especially with men that are multimillionaires. Like his sister said, just shut up and deal with it. He is a millionaire. Like Kevin said, they have options, and sometimes he's going to use his options. And if you leave any man in Atlanta by himself, that's not very wise of you. So to say that, oh, he's in Atlanta, girl, you are giving your man away to other women by just leaving him in Atlanta, thinking that he's not going to double back to his baby's mother that's right down the street from the mansion that you live in, that you know about. Like, to me, I think she switched up after they had the kids.
There you go. And, the baby mamas, these wild hyenas in ATL, the brother like Offset ain't got to go pursuing them. They coming to him with propositions he cannot refuse. Cardi B going, doing her thing, entertaining, getting bread. Like you say, he's sitting at home or whatever. Them niggas ain't allowed to be bored, not for a second, because they're gonna find a way not to be bored. And like I said, he's sitting there, and then Bonquisha call like, "Hey, come smoke me out. I got some walk. Come chill. It's done and done."
Yeah, but we cannot overlook. We cannot overlook that we cannot overlook that
Athletes
he is
and
a
rappers, they
wrong.
lead a rock star lifestyle. So if
He's
you're
not.
going
He's
to
not a
date
good choice
one
for
of
a
these
husband.
kinds of characters, then you are just signing up for that kind of life.
She's that.
And,
She's
and
that
let me
kind
ask
of
you
person.
this, HQ.
They the same kind of people.
Oh, well,
They
here we
don't
go.
surprise for her.
HQ, I
She's the
agree
same
with
as
you.
him.
You sitting here though, your first words was he's not a good husband, implying that she's a good wife.
No, I didn't say you didn't let me finish.
She a
I
good wife?
said she
What?
understands the lifestyle. You can't get surprised if you bring people into your bedroom. You can't be surprised if the person want to keep bringing people into the bedroom. She knew what type of person he was. He knew what type of person she was. She was what she was. She was an ex-stripper. So, and she used to drug men and they
Allegedly.
drinks and stuff.
Allegedly.
So I'm saying he know what she was and she know what he was. They both knew what they were. She just got mad, switched up when they had kids, thought he was gonna be a husband. He was like, I ain't trying to be no husband, and now she mad. Ain't nobody fault but hers. You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Both ways. Both ways.
So here we go. I'm gonna let this video keep going. Hit the like button.
A nice man. Jeffrey Dahmer was nice, before he got you in his house, and a lot of women look for men who have these demonic qualities to be foaming at the mouth, or as soon as you get there to be cursing at you. No, they're often very charming to get access to you. Most men know I got to be very nice to her to be able to do her how I want to do her, to get her in the spot I need her in. And I think Cardi B is having a hard time reconciling that her husband is a counterfeit. He might be a nice man, but he's not a good man. And she does not owe him any loyalty when he has betrayed her over and over. So many women, because a man was there for you in the beginning of something, you think you're supposed to ride it out until the wheels fall off. Love is reciprocal.
Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this. My only problem is, same thing like I just said to HQ. Everybody's implying that Offset's bad, Cardi good. That's where we at, and that's not
but we gotta
the equation. That's
but
not
we gotta
it.
say that. You know why we gotta say that?
No, we don't.
I just remember when they first got married, didn't she threaten to get a divorce? And then he went on TV and he begged her to come back and this, that, and the third. Didn't he do that?
She has threatened divorce multiple times. At least 5 times.
But I'm talking about the first time. So he came back to her on that first thing saying, I ain't gonna do it again. I'm gonna be a good guy. I'm gonna be the guy you want. So therefore, he's at fault because he came back pretending like he was gonna be that man that she wanted, that she needed, because he cheated. Or he attempted to cheat. She said, I'm done with you. He came back on hands and knees. When he came back on hands and knees, that meant he agreed to be a husband.
No,
so
didn't.
Therefore, this is his issue. This is his problem now. He's the one that's the bad guy in the relationship.
Earlier tonight, who suffers the most? Cardi B up in that house with 3 small children.
You mean to tell me you think Cardi B can't get no man? Are you serious?
Stop.
I didn't say
She
that.
can get a man.
Are y'all serious?
Get another Offset.
Offset is broke. Don't nobody need no horse man.
Is this camera on me? Yes, it's on. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
You think she ain't gonna be able to get? They
Listen. The whole show is coming full circle in this moment.
Hold
on.
Okay.
Shout out to Fat Man Scoop that was up here. We've been talking about this all night long. This brother go up on Ashley Dalton. Some random Bonquisha Hood booger come up there and start, calling the brother broke. Now we are sitting here talking about Offset, a member of the Migos, a man who's a millionaire, and we're saying he's broke. Listen to this. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why a lot of y'all stuff fall on deaf ears, because if Fat Man Scoop and Offset and all these men are broke, then y'all will roll in Tyrone, who really is broke, and y'all will bundle everybody into the same group.
Well, they ain't my broke. They rich people broke. He rich people.
We need not even say it. We need not even utter it. We need not even utter it.
He broke compared to Cardi B. And so Cardi
which
B,
is good, which is a good thing. That means she got to pay him alimony. That's good.
oh no, I don't think they're gonna be. I don't think that's gonna happen.
That's how that works.
That ain't how that
That's
works.
why she won't leave him. That's
That
why she
ain't
won't
how
call
that
for
works.
divorce.
I
Why
bet
do you
you.
think?
I bet
Why
you
do
we
you
gonna have
think
to pay
she?
her.
Why do
I
you
bet
think
you.
she's threatened? She's threatened. Well, two things is true. Why do you think she's threatened divorce 5 times? It can be a position where she's paying him alimony and he's paying her child support, and he still might be making out.
She paying him alimony, and she ain't got. She gonna have the kids because he don't want to be bothered with them kids.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah, she gonna be paying
has
him
a
alimony.
nice little family. His
I don't
family is thick now. They'll take care of them babies. I'm sure his mama and his
Well, it got nothing to do with that. It's just gonna come down to the court order. So she's more than likely gonna be able to keep the kids, and he will probably have to pay child support, but he can still get alimony from her. Like, two things can be true.
I don't know. He done did some dirty, shady stuff in the public eye. Many people know.
She has
about his
too.
past.
That's why quit acting like this is Mother Teresa.
No. She acted like Mother Teresa when she was married.
Is this camera on me? Yes, it's on. That's stupid. Use your common sense.
She act like Mother Teresa in the public eye.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
I've been faithful, Your Honor. I've been faithful. Ain't you seen all these news clips about my husband being out here giving his wood to all these women? Yes, Miss Cardi B. I have seen that. Boom.
You showed
we just took him out to dinner. We just saw him at the club. These women could be anybody. We haven't seen him do anything.
Cardi B is a dirty fighter. And if you think that somebody gonna tell her she got to pay him $300,000 a month, you think she ain't gonna pull out the guns and say, "See here, Your Honor, this is what he been doing to me."
If Offset files for divorce in Georgia, I don't know where she is, but in Georgia, when you're married,
not Georgia.
you whatever you made while you were married, so
It's
whatever
New
they
York.
made together within this 6 years is on the table and up in the air. So
No, I think it's New York. I think it's New York.
so she filed in New York. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So maybe
I think
I
it's New
just
York.
know in Georgia the judges are not, they're two millionaires fighting. They'll
Right.
split everything.
Right.
So here we go. I'm gonna let this video go. Hit the like button.
Cardi B announces her pregnancy and a divorce. I think we all knew she was pregnant, so we don't really even need to go into that. We can get that out the way. But the divorce, I don't think we've seen that on our bingo card this year. However, I think if I'm not mistaken, Cardi didn't bluff before and said she was going to divorce Offset, and it didn't happen. So it'll be interesting to see if it actually do go through this time. I do know that, if it does, that's not an easy decision for any married woman to have to make, is to break up her family and walk away. And I give Cardi her props because she at least did try to do it the right way, unlike a lot of people. She tried to marry this man and give her kids a family structure, right? Now, did the man she picked was a questionable man? Yeah, probably not the best idea to marry a rapper who at the height of his career at that time and expect faithfulness out of him. Probably not going to happen. But nevertheless, she did at least try, and I give her credit for trying. Now, it will be interesting to see from this point on where Cardi B goes, because I feel like now with him away and her being able to place that energy she was putting into babysitting him and making sure he wasn't always cheating on her, she can take that energy and put it back into herself and her kids. And so with that being said, the sky is limitless for Cardi. Cardi has been on top before, and she can get right back to where she was at, especially when her focus is in the right place. So I really wish her the best, honestly. And, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, especially when you're in a marriage and you respecting it more than the other person that's involved in it with you.
So here we are.
You know that lady with the tattoo that we just saw? The lady with the tattoo. Don't that look like one of her kids? It could be one of her kids talking just like her. Just like her. And her kids is half Mexican, right? So that she looked like she mixed. Could be one of her kids.
And this woman said something profound. So she said when Cardi B first got, she tried to do everything the right way, but with the wrong guy. Well, you didn't do it the right way then. You failed the first part. Pick a good mate. That's the first step.
Yes.
She thought because she was a rapper, he was a rapper, and he said, I want a family. I want to do this with you or do whatever with you. That's what he thought.
Or no.
And sometimes it could be true. He could have intended to be a good man. When he went back, he could have been intended to be a good man.
We're not up here trying to paint him as a good man. We're just trying to help. We're just trying to show y'all that they are equal to each other. We're trying to paint either one worse than the other. That's what we're trying to say.
They are equal to a certain extent. But she tried to be faithful. He did not. There's two different things.
He was for the streets. Why would he be faithful to a woman? All his friends.
Because you made that woman for the streets your wife.
So back to our question:
therefore, you should have at least attempted.
Who suffers the most by not keeping their legs closed?
Well, why do you keep saying that? It's not equal.
Well, answer the question.
Because it's a real thing. We keep talking about these scenarios, but some people are walking. This brother walking the way he gets to move on with his life. She's stuck with the kids, and she don't get another man. She suffers.
I'm saying she ain't gonna suffer. That's all I'm saying.
And I'm saying the data is showing that
if I had that kind of money, oh no.
Listen, the data is showing not only Cardi but all women. It has nothing to do with her personally. You out here having children and moving like this, and you're in this world with these small kids, you in the same boat with Cardi B. Y'all all screwed.
I mean, she's making a family. She made a family with him, and he has these other children with these other women, and now they have this blended family. And it's just like the children are the people that are going to suffer because women just keep making broken homes for everyone.
He was a 3 baby daddy before he married Cardi B. So now he is 6, 7, or 8 baby daddy.
We ain't equal. We ain't equal. So that got nothing to do with nothing.
No. He can get married. He can jump out and get remarried. Cardi B will not get remarried to a guy that she desires and that makes half as much as Offset. That's a fact, Jack. It's a fact.
Oh no, I don't think so. I think they on a different playing field than we are. I think they on a different level than we are. Those people that got that kind of money, that kind of she can find a man easily who make more money than Offset. Easy.
But the father is priceless to the children.
That's the mistake he made. If he didn't want to leave, he didn't want Cardi B to leave him. He should have been acting right, trying to fly straight. But see, there's the respectful cheating and disrespectful cheating. He was disrespectful with the cheating. You didn't have to be out there in the limelight, letting everybody know your business, puffing your chest out, cheating on her. You could have been doing that on the side. You could have
been doing the LeBron and just go talk to my homeboy.
Well, you could have did that, but he did.
First of all, he ain't cheating. He was exercising options. All right.
That still don't mean cheating. Cheating is just spelled differently. That's all it is.
No, cheating is for broke men. Rich men, they exercise options.
No, it's just cheating and it's spelled differently. That's it.
I'm just telling you what it is.
The whole point is.
Listen, if you don't want to play the game by the rules, don't play the game.
That's it.
We're saying she should have known. Of course, she should have known. Of course, ain't no way I'd be dealing with him without any kind of protection. And that's wild that she would have to need protection from her husband. Okay, or you need to use protection with your husband, but your husband is like that. So
they rock stars. They are. Listen here. They are literal rock stars. What rock stars do we know that went out here, tearing up hotel rooms, being promiscuous? That's what I don't understand. Why do people think they could just change the way humans move under these circumstances? Rock stars gonna do what they do. Ain't no monogamy. These big athletes, look at the history. That's why I get so upset. Like, we always on social media, always looking at stuff, but we just be like lost in time. We don't know that rock stars aren't promiscuous.
But these are choices that you make. You choose. You don't have to be faithful. None of us have to be faithful, but we choose not to be faithful. It's a choice. It's not automatically because of the money I make that I can't be faithful.
Just about it. Just about is.
That's what I'm saying. It's a choice. It's a choice.
No. Your lifestyle and your occupation can have a huge outcome on whether or not you can be monogamous to where I'm looking for in a monogamous relationship or not. For sure. As a married man, there's certain positions I wouldn't take on, don't be away from my home for too long, being aware of what's out there. So we get these guys out there, men, women, they out there performing, they got all of this, all these endorphins flowing, they out around people that they like. They
now you
a
trying
thousand
to
miles
absolve
away from
people of
home.
their responsibility. Now you trying to absolve people of their
I'm not
responsibility as a human being.
anything.
Because I'm saying it's a
reality.
choice. You choose to be faithful. You
It's
choose to walk in that door every day and say, I'm gonna be committed to this woman, regardless of how much money you make. That's not that. I don't give them no kind of leeway.
Environment. You can't stop that. It's the environment. You can't
I don't give them no leave because of the environment. You're choosing. You're choosing.
You keep going into an environment that's not conducive to family structure and thinking your family gonna stay together. Seriously.
And so you're supposed to rise above that, and you're supposed to choose what you're supposed to choose. I don't care if I got. That's just like we are saying. We say to people every day, you see all them donuts over there, but you're supposed to make the right choice. You choose to eat them donuts. You choose to go cheap. Just because I got all this abundance, don't mean I'm supposed to do it. You choose to go over there and do it.
The
donuts to go over there and do it.
The donuts ain't over there. They're not over there. We are dead smack in the donut shop. And Cardi B said, "Don't eat no donuts." That's the difference. That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I'm saying. You're making a choice. He's making a choice to eat them. Why not go down the street and have? Why not go down the street and have a salad? No, you're choosing.
No, here's the deal. There's a difference between the man who gonna eat a donut and go to the gym and work out for 2 hours versus the guy who eats a donut and about to go play Xbox. So
you can't absolve the person of their responsibility as a human being.
We're not. That's not what we're doing. Anytime what I'm saying is I want the younger folks that have not fallen into these traps to recognize them. If you are an entertainer, all right, you most likely gonna have a hard time being monogamous because of the constant environment you're gonna be put into that's not conducive to family structure. I'm the first one to say down with excuses. At the same time, I'm gonna acknowledge observable reality.
Yeah, you acknowledge all of that, and
you just said it. She said, "Don't be leaving your man in ATL. It's foolish." Shout out to G Honda. Appreciate you, G Honda. Right on time. Says, take a break, HQ. Did you say Cardi B could divorce Offset and marry a richer man? Yeah, it definitely need a Kels drop because she did say that.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.